Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the series. Have you ever wondered how to convert numbers to their binary form in Python? Well, today I'm going to show you how to do that using the bin built-in function in Python with some real life examples. So let's get started. All right, so what does the bin function do? Well, it actually takes in an integer and then it returns a binary representation of the integer as a string. This can be very useful in various scenarios like maybe working with bitwise operations or data encoding, or maybe simply you want to understand how numbers work at the lower level. All right, so let's dive in with some real life example. So here I'm just going to define two variables. So the first variable, I'm just going to call it number. So we have number, and this number is going to be 45. And then I'm also going to define the another variable to hold the binary version of this number, the 45. So I'm just going to say binary underscore maybe number. And then I'm just going to pass it to the bin function. So we have the bin and then we pass the number to it. All right. So here I'm just going to print the two numbers out. So we have print and we're going to print number. Obviously, you know what this one is going to return. Is going to give us our number back, our 45 back. But what happens when we try to print the bin version or the binary version of it? So we say print and we're going to print bin binary underscore number. And we have this as our binary representation, which is a string. And this is representing the binary version of 45. Note that we have 0b. This is a prefix indicating that it's a binary version, and everything starting from here is the binary of the number 45. All right, so let's dive deep in and then try to print the type of this number. So first of all, I'm just going to print the type of, let me print the type of the number, which is 45. Obviously, we know what it's going to return. So it's coming from the class integer. But what happens when we try to print the type of the binary version of it? So I'm going to say print. I'm going to say print, and then we pass it to the type function, and we say binary underscore number. And then this is giving us a string. All right, guys, so the bin function is very useful, but there are key things you have to remember. First, you really have to remember that the bin function actually works only on integers. So let's try to see if I throw in something like floating point numbers and see. So let's say bin, and then let me pass a floating point number. Let's see what happens. It actually gives us a type error that float object cannot be interpreted as integer. So you can only use the bin on integers. And then another thing to note is that all the time it is going to return, it's going to have a prefix of OB, 0b. So that is an indication that it's a binary number. So when I do bin of maybe this number, we are going to have the OB, and then the number is so guys, in case you found this tutorial very helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and then I'm going to see you in the next video.